Control. Control. Anybody remember that Janet Jackson song? I'm back, guys. Come join me. We got information. Come holler while we ride. While I talk and swallow. Anyway, guys. Let me go on. This shouldn't be quick. Oh, hello, Myra Dillahunty. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shalom, shalom. Welcome to Beyond Babbitt. This is Brian Anthony reporting for duty. I was just singing that song. Control. Know what you gotta do. Janet Jackson. Anybody remember that? Control. I think that was Janet Jackson. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. There's at least one fact that I want to bring out that's gonna bring something to the light. This guy's in the way. So, King Management, well, hello there. Shalom, shalom. So let's go ahead and talk about the city of brotherly love. Charged up from no sleep? All right. We don't need no sleep. We don't need that. We can sleep when we're dead. All right, Bennett Racing Team. Well, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. 6 officers. They got the only thing they forgot to kill the internet feed. They forgot to take down the persons. Had a vial, and it ran behind the car, sprinkled it all over his arms, passed it to the other cop. He sprinkled it all over him, and it was red. The stuff was red, whatever it was. This is how I just had somebody from the medical profession to say that when you're quote unquote shot and checked into a medical facility, they say they keep you for at least 24 hours. Maybe that's just here in Texas, right? They keep you just for observation, at least for 24 hours. Well, these quote unquote people who were shot were right back out, and within an hour or so, they were right back on the streets. It didn't take long. So maybe it's because they were pouring the serum all on them. They got caught. It's on film. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So you better go find it now, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna take it down. Well, L, I know you heard about what happened yesterday, right? City of brotherly love, Phileos. It's a Greek word, right? This means Philadelphia. It's where they got the bell, the Liberty Bell, right? There were six alleged officers that were allegedly hit with something. Hit up. Certain words I'm not saying because I do want this video to stay up. But they were caught by a citizen with a cell phone, went behind the car, opened the door, sprinkling stuff on them, red stuff, passed the can or the bottle or whatever it was, passed the canister to the next one. They sprinkle it all on them, and they come out, oh, they got hit up. You live right outside of Philly. All right. Well, we should know that something is wrong with this picture. Something is wrong with this picture. Like I said, guys, they're coming for the gats. They're coming for all of them. I saw a bill today. I saw it today. HR, I can't even remember the number. It was printed and they wrote the bill in February to confiscate all, quote unquote, assault rifles. What's up, Dark Wolf? They're saying that they don't want the Second Amendment to be unlimited. They want to make sure you can't get long guns. Since when? I mean, there ain't no such thing as an assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? That's something new. Name me a company that makes a quote-unquote assault rifle. That's propaganda. That's just like saying conspiracy theory. You know, when you say those words, it make people, man, ain't no such. It's a long gun. You know what I'm saying? Well, shoot, it's a rifle. It's a long gun. So I just heard from a medical professional today that when you're checked into the hospital, maybe this is just in Texas, when you're checked into the hospital for gunshot wounds, they keep you for at least 24 hours. Well, these quote-unquote officers who are supposed to have been injured by gunfire, they're already out of the hospital. What happened to the 24 hours? Maybe that's just in Texas. Again, I'll say that. But something is not right, guys. The confiscation bill to basically limit the Second Amendment is already on the books. It was written in February 2019. And that's probably when they decided to start staging these FFs, right? One back to back to back, because Barry failed. Barry, you know Barry, right? Satoru, he failed. He couldn't get him. And they say, no, one way or another, we're going to get him. They wrote the bill in February. All this stuff started happening after February. They're going to use that bill to come for him. Can you say, out of my cold, dead hands? Out of my cold, dead hands? No, we ain't going for it. But that's what's really going on, guys. The officers were caught sprinkling red stuff on them. At least 2 officers. There were 2 officers that had it, passing it. So they must have knew in advance that this situation was going to occur because they brought it with them. What do you think? Come and take it. I know that's right. Molon labe. That's Latin for come and take it. So this is bad, guys. What I've been saying the last few videos, they're going to send in the United Nations. Guess what? They're going to send in the United Nations. Right now, the United Nations is probably scared to come. But once they get this bill passed through, because it's HR, man, I can't remember this. I want to say it's HR 1328 or something like that. Don't hold me to the numbers. I know it's an HR bill, and I know it was made in February 2019, and they're trying to pass it now. Lucille back? Yeah. Hello, Metal Sheet. Let me get out the way. I'm driving too slow. I'm going 75, and people on my back like, I need to go. I need to get out the way. This Texas. We don't go this slow. You know? Anyway, yeah, guys, it's not looking good. The guy, well, Vanessa Stabile, hello, how you doing? Shalom. So the alleged shooter turned himself in. He first called, he had an attorney. He called his attorney. He called the prosecutor. Yeah, they crazy out here. And so they said that the guy said to his attorney and the prosecutor, he's not coming out. He's not turning himself in. Safety, that nothing happens. Now, I don't know how they're going to make this work. I mean, what are the chances this guy's going to say not guilty? Now, they said he had a criminal record that goes back to like 2000. I mean, they said it's long. They said he had a long criminal record. So there's no way this guy, he's a convicted felon. There's no way in the store to buy a gun, right? So changing the laws on that is not going to do anything because this guy's not eligible to buy one anyway. But that's not going to stop them. They're going to use this event to be like, see, we need to do something about this. We need to limit these type of guns, the capacity, so on and so forth. And they're going to get Trump to go along with it. His daughter's already going along with it. They're going to pull at your heartstrings. They're going to tug at your heartstrings. They're going to be like, this is happening entirely too much. This is bad. Little kids get hurt. Now, what else I find interesting is this. When the situation was going on, when the officers were standoff with this guy and they're exchanging fire, The crowd that was gathered there were throwing things at the officers. Bottles and rocks and sticks and stuff like that. Okay, wait a minute. You got a shooter, a nut, a shooter just shooting indiscriminately, and the crowd gets behind him and throws rocks and bottles at the cops. I'm not buying this story, guys. I'm not buying it, especially after the video surfaced of the two cops pouring the red stuff on them and passing it. I'm not buying it. So if you want to find it, go look on YouTube, find it, because they're going to delete it. And they may delete the channels who has that. They didn't know somebody with a cell phone was watching them. Maybe the video is fake. I don't know. It didn't have any volume, the one I saw. But I did see the cops pouring stuff on them. Anyway, guys, I must be going too slow. These. Yeah, man, let me get out the way. But let me go and get out here. I just want to update y'all on that. Now we're getting into traffic. Okay. Well, yeah, guys, let me go and get off the phone here. Love y'all. We'll talk again later, probably. Or maybe till the next time. Beyond Babbitt, your host, Brian Anthony, over and out. Beyond Babbitt. Brian Anthony, your host, over and out. Peace and be safe. Sure will. Do the same. All right. Peace and blessings.